girl found a designer purse on the subway. She had no idea this was the beginning of a nightmare. Inside the bag, she saw the owner's ID, so she decided to return it herself. She went to the address on the ID. An older woman opened the door, looking gentle and kind. The woman warmly invited her in for a cup of coffee to say thank you.
It would mean a lot to me. You've been so kind.
The girl didn't think much of it and walked right in. Since they were both women, they quickly felt comfortable talking. The woman said her husband had died years ago and she'd been living alone ever since. The girl felt sorry for her, so she started visiting often just to talk and keep her company. Over time, they became close, the kind of friends who shared everything. But the girl had no idea everything was part of a carefully planned trap. She was walking straight into it. One evening, the woman invited her over for dinner. While the woman was busy in the kitchen, the girl opened a cabinet looking for a candle, but what she found was deeply disturbing. The cabinet was filled with neatly arranged designer purses. Each one had a name tag on it, and her name was right there. In that moment, she realized how terrifying the truth really was. Those bags weren't lost by accident. They were planted in the subway on purpose. Every girl who picked one up had become this woman's prey. The girl forced herself to stay calm, pretended nothing was wrong, and made up an excuse to leave quickly. But she wasn't safe yet. The next day at work, she got flooded with texts from the woman. The woman had even found out where she worked. The girl began avoiding her completely, hoping that keeping distance would be enough. That evening, as she entered the subway, she spotted the woman quietly following her. Left with no choice, she agreed to meet her one last time. She told her she was going on a business trip, hoping the woman would move on and forget her. The woman seemed to believe her, even wished her a safe trip. The girl felt relieved and went back home. But right after taking a sip of milk, her body suddenly went limp. She collapsed to the floor, and her vision blurred. Standing in front of her was the same woman she had just said goodbye to. The girl passed out completely, and the woman took her back to that horrifying house. When the girl woke up, she found herself locked in a sealed room. The windows and doors were completely shut. There was no way out. She was overwhelmed by hopelessness. Meanwhile, the woman had already started hunting for her next target. As before, she left her purse on the subway seat. Soon, another girl showed up to return it. The same routine. She acted welcoming and offered coffee. But this time, something changed. After they drank the coffee, the woman suddenly collapsed. The new girl revealed her true identity. She was the missing girl's best friend. After her friend vanished without a trace, she followed every clue she could find and tracked down the house. Inside the sealed room, the girl heard sounds coming from outside. She started shaking her body, trying to make noise. And finally, after being missing for months, she was rescued. The old woman, twisted by loneliness and madness, was finally brought to justice.